Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Thursday, January 12th, 2017. The tarot card for today is the Hermit. Full moon blessings, everyone. Today is our annual full moon in Cancer, also known as the full wolf moon. And, when I look at this card today, the words that come to mind are, let me show you the way, okay, or follow me, that type of thing. All right. Sometimes when we think of the Hermit, we think of, finding that light at the end of the tunnel as the universe is guiding us toward it. But right now, with this, continued Pisces overload that's been going on, it's not quite as bad as it was, but it is still there. And, we also have the moon in Cancer. So a lot of emotion there and a lot of thought. Remember, I've been saying that this full moon, there's a lot of thought going on in what you want to do. This card represents that introspection that's necessary, perhaps taking some alone time, to stop and think, what should your next course of action be? So this is a very important time, and it's also a very important direction. What are your goals? And I really think that, like, from today until the new moon on the 27th in Aquarius, you're really looking things over very carefully that way. That soul searching. What do I want from my life? What do I hope to accomplish? What should my goals be for 2017? Because truthfully, they may not be what you thought they were. If I asked you 6 months ago, they were probably a little bit different. But now you're starting to come to terms with things and how they may really be playing out and how you need to work on them in order to achieve what you're trying to do. So sometimes, we have to adjust our sails along the way. But this card is that guidance that you need to help you find that direction. And like I said, some of it comes, through your own quiet time. And that's not necessarily easy. Many of you are working, so you may not feel you have the time for that. But try to take a few moments for yourself today and stop and reflect. Full moons are all about letting go. Is there anything of which you can let go, which is maybe standing in the way of your progress? Okay, see? There's lots of things to think about here. And also, it's very important to remember, especially with this card, this energy, that everyone is at a different place on their path. And, you have those who are, I want to say, ahead of you, and those who are behind. So those who may be a little further along, you can seek guidance from them. And you can learn some things from them to help you out. But by the same token, don't think that you are without experience and that you can't help someone else who may need, a hand to pull them in the right direction. So it works in both directions for everyone, absolutely everyone. And this is important to remember, because if you get enough bright lights, enough lanterns shining to illuminate the way, then everyone will find their way. And eventually there will be no tunnel. So I want to thank you all very much for listening, and I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.